esteemed dignitaries on the stage, principals from various schools, teachers, and my dear students. Today, this room is just filled with so much of positive energy, so many dreams that I see in your eyes, so many hopes that I see in your parents' eyes, and so much of positivity. They say that education is the most powerful weapon that can change the whole world. And we are so lucky as the Almighty has blessed us with people like CKC as facilitators or catalysts to ensure that all of you all get the best education in whatever you are aiming or achieving. So I was like a young happy-go-lucky student from Frank Anthony Public School. It was one of the best schools those days, and my happiness used to just be in the kitchen, hanging around. We lived in a huge joint family. Can you believe it? Like at that time, I was maybe 7-8 years old. But then I used to find a lot of happiness in the kitchen, where I used to see my grandmother cooking and my aunts, my mother and all feeding, since we were a joint family, feeding. And I used to really enjoy seeing happy faces and people relishing the food. Little did I know that at some point or stage in my life, I would achieve something related to my love for food. And after I had my sons, this show came to India called MasterChef India. Have you all heard of it? Yeah, so this first season was very popular that time, and it was hosted by a very famous actor, Akshay Kumar. Then the second season came, and I was just lying on the bed with my son. And he said, "Mom, I think you should participate in the show." Very jokingly, he told me. The first challenge that I faced was, how am I going to go tell my family that I want to go on a television show? I'm talking about 12, 13 years back. Coming from I won't say, yes, a very progressive family, educated, but yet slightly, we all had our thinking, itne badi ghar ki bahu kahan jayegi MasterChef TV show pe? What is the need? What is the necessity? I said, okay, let me try. And I was lucky enough, and I happened to go and get selected for the auditions. I go to the auditions and I see 15,000 people just for the Delhi auditions. Got selected from there, and the journey of MasterChef happened. I was one contestant on the show who did not have a story. So usually if you see reality shows, contestants have stories like, oh, she's maybe a single mother, or she comes from a broken family. But I was one happy soul. I used to go and have fun on the show, cook, smiling. There was no stress. Sometimes the judges would come up to me and tell, "Shazia ji, kabhi to camera ke liye stress kar diya karo, kuch to content de diya karo. You're always smiling and you're enjoying the whole thing." So I was just enjoying the process. And every time I went for that particular day, that competition, I would say, okay, I'm just going to go do my best and come out. And then I would be selected. I would only not know the reason, how it went from top 100 to top 50 to reaching to the top 3 of the show. And finally winning the runner-up title, the first runner-up title, it was, I just can't tell you, it was a life-changing process for me. At an age where you're just a housewife, you're just a mother, you're not doing anything, but destiny had this written for me, where my passion became my identity. It was just pure passion, hard work, dedication. So my dear students, today I would like to say this little girl, I think the 4th row, the one I loved the way she finished her show and she touched the ground to take blessings from the Bhumi. That shows her dedication at that age, her love for her art and the respect for her art. A big round of applause to her. She just didn't come back and sit there. She touched the floor, and that gesture, Mr. Vinod and me noticed. I said, how amazing. At this age, I'm sure, my girl, you're going to grow up to be a great personality in the field of art. After MasterChef India, I didn't come back and sit on the laurels. Oh, I won the title and that's about it. We were into education. I said I want to open a culinary school. I want to give education in this. Though I'm not a trained, I haven't done any kind of formal training, but I never ceased to learn. I kept learning in every cuisine. I learned on my own and just on trial and error basis. And in those days, there was a very famous show called Khana Khazana. And there was this very famous dialogue chef Sanjeev Kapoor would say that अब हम इसमें ऐड करेंगे एक चुटकी नमक स्वाद अनुसार. So I used to actually go back, and while I was playing, I would enact that. I would say, अब हम इसमें, like as if I'm doing a television show. And post MasterChef, just imagine, Sanjeev Kapoor himself calls me up and he says, am I speaking to Shazia Khan? I want you to come and do a show for my channel. So this small example I gave you is the power of manifestation, the power of dreaming. Just dreaming and going back to sleep, you will not achieve anything. You have to dream and you have to work very hard towards achieving it. Your battle, this beginning, you have already won because you have been chosen, and already you have been given a platform to make your dreams a reality. Have gratitude, manifest in your dreams, and the journey from manifesting to achieving is a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and I must say, keep yourself grounded. And most importantly, what I see in nowadays children is that they want everything in a hurry. They want everything to just happen. Acha doctor banna hai, ye hai, and then you don't achieve something, you get very sad, very depressed. Set small goals for yourself. You're all human beings, beautiful creatures God has created. Set small goals, achieve those small goals, and this will help you reach the biggest goal in your life, whatever you have to become. So without taking much of your time, I would again like to wish you all the best and end with a quote saying, जिंदगी की उड़ान अभी बाकी है, आगे इम्तिहान और भी बाकी है, हासिल की है मुट्ठी भर ज़मीन, आगे आसमान और भी बाकी है. आपके आगे एक बहुत बड़ा आसमान है जिसमें आप खुशी से हंसते हुए with all your heart be happy उड़िए and achieve your dreams. Thank you very much. Have a great day.